This time on Let's Roleplay's XCOM story. The commander and Bradford have a difference of opinion.
And he pulls this off twice. Twice!
We head down to the labs to get down and dirty with Dr. Vahlen.
Well, it was your soldiers that were so concerned about the alien rapists. I thought we could help.
Dr. Shen threatens a subordinate.
I'll rip your organs out and proceed to eat your feces-covered liver in front of you.
And everyone seems obsessed with history.
You know, psychological warfare is nothing new to this planet.
Yes, the Persians, Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great. I don't need a history lesson, Doctor.
Like a proud Sioux warrior of the plains feasting on a freshly downed buffalo!
If I didn't know any better, I'd think we somehow recruited the second gunman from the grassy knoll.
Too soon, sir.
Nah, I disagree. Not too soon.
Then things get weird.
If the aliens try to make him eat a hot dog, there may be a problem.
I need satellite coverage.
And I need a smaller prostate so that I can take a satisfying piss in the morning.
Wow. What did I just watch?
Strap in, Commander, 'cause here we go.
Bradford.
Sir, you wanted to see me?
Yes, come in. Sit down. You had a chance to review the footage from Baltimore?
Yes, sir. I have.
Conclusions?
From my perspective, a flawless performance. I thought our soldiers were outstanding. Their training showed. We're on the right track. We just got to stay the course.
That's your conclusion? Wrong.
Sir? We didn't sustain a single casualty. No one was even hit.
Well, your analysis doesn't factor in how lucky we were, Bradford. Here, come here, look at this. Right here. Carroll was forced to stick his neck out to protect the squad here. Now look, he's behind cover, but two enemies are able to get off shots from advantageous positions. Now I watched this footage and I think either these sectoids, as Dr. V is calling them, are horrible shots, and we got nothing to worry about, or Carroll was very, very lucky.
Based on that clip, I'd say the sectoids are poor marksmen.
Okay, but there's a flip side to that coin, Bradford. Here's Carroll again, look at this. He manages to get off a reaction shot against a target moving behind cover in an elevated position.
Yeah, but we know Carroll's a decent shot.
And he pulls this off twice. Twice! If I didn't know any better, I'd think we somehow recruited the second gunman from the grassy knoll.
Too soon, sir.
Nah, I disagree. Not too soon. Look, here's the point. Carroll isn't that good. And I'm guessing those sectoids aren't that bad. We were lucky.
Not very comforting, sir. Hard to build a strategy based on luck.
Well, I agree, Bradford. And that is the conclusion. We have to make our own luck.
Well, how do you propose we do that, sir?
I'm glad you asked, Bradford. Your first assignment. Get me a list of our best shooters. Have it on my desk by 0600 tomorrow morning. Dismissed.
Commander, so rare to see you here in the labs. To what do we owe the pleasure?
Thank you, Dr. Vahlen. A couple items here on my agenda that couldn't wait for our weekly meeting. Do you have a few minutes now?
Of course. This way, please.
First, and I'm sure this goes without saying, your team's research is going to be critical in the months ahead.
Well, I agree. Yes?
We can't waste time on any theoretical pet projects.
Define what a pet project is, Commander.
Yeah, good idea. Let's define what I'm talking about. I'd say devoting resources to the understanding of the role phosphorescence plays in xenosexual power dynamics. Interesting, but probably not a ton of utility for our guys in the short term. Do you agree?
Well, it was your soldiers that were so concerned about the alien rapists. I thought we could help.
Fair enough. But this next bit about glowing phalluses and their, quote, revolutionary application for the adult industry?
You say pet project, I say adult industry is always on the cutting edge of technology.
Vahlen, come on. I know your history. You are deep in pet project territory here.
Perhaps you can give our team guidance then. We are debating between two options. The first option is to study the alien physiology. The second option is to understand how the alien weapon systems we retrieve from Baltimore, how they work.
Which one of those options closes the gap on the battlefield, Doctor?
Studying the weapon systems is obvious, no? We will undoubtedly uncover new technologies for our soldiers to use in the field. However, some of us believe that prioritizing the study of the xenobiology will help us develop tactics to exploit the aliens' weaknesses. When other nations learn of our research, they will want to conduct their own experiments, which we may use to recruit more scientists to our cause.
I see. Then let's move ahead with the xenobiology project for now. Keep me updated on your progress.
Excellent. Is there anything else?
Yes, thank you. After reviewing the footage from Baltimore, one thing kept me up all night long. Look at this. This is footage taken from Operation Lazy Heart in Baltimore last night. Carol's adamant that he came under some kind of psychic attack from this alien here on the roof. What do you make of that?
Interesting. You know, psychological warfare is nothing new to this planet. The ancient Persians used to bring cats with them into battle to scare the Egyptians.
Yes, the Persians, Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great. I don't need a history lesson, Doctor. As far as I know, none of those historical figures could reach out across the battlefield and implant thoughts into their enemies' brains.
Yes, Commander. I see your point.
So until we know more about how the aliens do this and how we can counter it, or even if we can use it to our advantage, I need to be sure that the soldiers we send into battle aren't going to crack.
Ah, okay. I see.
Which brings me to my point. You've done psychological analysis on every soldier we recruited, correct?
This is correct.
I've asked Bradford to ready a squad for deployment should the aliens strike again anytime soon. I need to know more about those soldiers, especially their susceptibility to psychological attack.
Ah, now I begin to understand. Which soldiers do you have questions about, Commander?
Let's start with Thami and Tolokwami, and Tolo to the other soldiers. You know him?
Ah, the vegan. You know this, yes, Commander? Yeah?
Like any real vegan, he never shuts up about it. It's like they can't not talk about being vegan. You think that makes him unfit?
No, not because he's a vegan, no. But we used this to push his buttons during his recruitment, and we saw that he is extremely sensitive to any perceived criticism.
Yeah, but will he break? That's the question.
If the aliens try to make him eat a hot dog, there may be a problem. That seems unlikely, so no. I do not think he will break.
Okay, moving on. Josh Espinoza.
Sweet little Josh. Perhaps the most gullible individual I have ever met. Truly, a stunning capacity to believe anything you tell him.
Is that good or bad in this context?
It's hard to say. We don't know how these aliens attack the brain. It could be that he will easily believe them, or it could be that he is too stupid to be influenced by them. Flip a coin.
Your intake report on Jeff Stewart says he has a martyr complex. Can you elaborate?
Yes, Stuart. He's one that makes a great show of suffering.
Well, the capacity to suffer could be a good thing, right?
Well, I suppose. But Stuart uses suffering to manipulate others. He will take a bullet for the team, but if he lives, they better buy him a drink or they will hear about it from him for the rest of their lives.
Sounds like he's a lot of fun to have at parties. What about Suzuki?
Ah, yes, the walking contradiction.
Meaning what?
Yeah, he's a stereotypical samurai. Quiet, honorable, dutiful. But then we know about the whole boy band thing, yeah?
The what?
Yeah, he was in a boy band in Japan.
You're kidding me.
No. Kidding, no.
Wow. I am blown away.
Pon Pon Boymon was, as they say, big in Japan.
Suzuki, our quiet little Japanese samurai, was in a boy band.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have any hits?
Sort of. The big hit was called Pon Pon. It was written by Suzuki's boy band, but made famous when a female singer took the song as her own. Here, I show you. It's quite catchy. Oh, here it is. Watch.
This is the cover version?
Yes, of course.
Wow. So Suzuki was in a boy band whose top hit got poached.
Shh.
And what, he became a soldier?
This video gets more strange. Watch now.
Wow. What did I just watch? I have so many questions. Was that girl painted up like an Oompa Loompa? Was that on purpose?
Yes, the purple Oompa Loompa is a sign of the Japanese Illuminati.
Really? Japanese Illuminati. Huh. And the giant leg bone coming through the window, the femur? You see that?
This bone coming uninvited through the window represents the taking of the Oompa Loompa's virtue, you see.
What was the deal with the toast
I'm
and
not
the
sure
bread?
how to answer the question about the toast. I'd hoped you'd have some kind of answer.
Not the direction I thought this was going to go, but fascinating nonetheless. So do you have any concerns about Suzuki?
These famous types all tend to share narcissistic traits. I suspect our quiet samurai may have this as well. Something to keep an eye on. But the bigger worry, I think he harbors hatred for this woman who stole his career. This kind of trauma may have planted the seed of misogyny deep in Suzuki. Perhaps he doesn't even know it exists.
Okay, noted. Let's move on, I guess. Michelle Vandermeer, call sign Axel.
Oh boy. I hate to be so severe upon my own sect, but
What?
she was the first woman recruited to XCOM and...
What's the problem? Bradford's report says she might be the best sharpshooter we have here at XCOM.
Yes, well, this is good, but Axel feels the need to carry herself like some kind of feminist icon.
Well, in her defense, it is quite the feat. She's hanging tough with the boys here. We can forgive her for posturing a little bit, right?
This is true, Commander. However, Axel feels the need to go above and beyond what is required to justify her inclusion within XCOM. You see the problem?
Well, perhaps
No?
we whip up some cinematic drone footage from her in combat. Play to her vanity. Maybe even use it as a recruiting tool.
Interesting idea, Commander.
Alright, moving on. Spent way too much time on Pon Pon. I'm gonna be late for my meeting with Shen. Last up, I've got Sasaki.
Sasaki. The surfer boy who has the attention span of a housefly.
Great, a surfer. Should we send him into battle?
This depends upon what you want more. Shooting accuracy or attention to the details.
Right. So the soldiers that Bradford wants me to send into combat include an overly sensitive vegan, a gullible idiot, a manipulative martyr, a narcissistic ex-boy band member, a feminist wannabe icon, and basically one of the bank-robbing surfers from Point Break? Great. Crack squad we got here.
It seems like a winning combination. No pressure, Commander. The fate of the world hangs in the balance. Good luck. Give Shen my love.
What the hell was that, Murph? You dumbass! What have you done? I'm gonna rip your arms off and beat you to death with them, Murphy!
Dr. Shen?
Oh, Commander. Didn't see you there. Sorry about that. Sometimes I just gotta crack the whip. This Murph kid is a real piece of work.
Whatever it takes to get the job done, Shen.
Exactly. One sec.
Murph, what the hell are you doing? That machinery will destroy the lift if you're not careful, you stupid idiot! Wise up!
These freaking kids gotta use their heads. This is ridiculous. Oh, Commander, you're still here. What brings you to this hellhole?
Shen, I need satellite coverage.
And I need a smaller prostate so that I can take a satisfying piss in the morning. But unfortunately, just saying you need something doesn't make it magically happen. Excuse me.
Murph, what are you doing?
Stay with me, Shen. What's it gonna take for satellite coverage? What's it gonna take?
Same as I told you the first day you dragged me down to this hellhole. Power. We need power. Without it, we can't run the satellite uplinks, and without uplinks, you can put all the satellites you want up in the sky. They'll send signals to nothing. There'll be no one down here to receive them.
Alright, how do we get power?
The blessing of this facility is that we've got a functional elevator shaft. If Murph doesn't freaking destroy it! Sorry. We conducted a geological survey down there. There's some geothermal vents we could tap into. A few layers down, we could We could build a geothermal generator and it would solve all of our near-term power needs. I just need you to approve the funds.
Alright, do it.
Oh, what now? Look at this idiot. Murph, you sentient slab of meat! If you damage that lift, I swear, a holy oath, that I will roll up this sleeve and jam my arm so far up your crack that I'll be able to operate your mouth like a ventriloquist. But when I'm done doing my lame stand-up act, I'll rip your organs out and proceed to eat your feces-covered liver in front of you like a proud Sioux warrior of the plains feasting on a freshly downed buffalo. Do we understand each other? What an idiot.
What the hell, Shen?
Oh, Commander, you're still here. What did you say? Satellites. You said, oh yes, power. We need power.
I said do it. Get the power. We need the satellites.
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Right away.
There's something else, Shen. I need your advice.
Advice on what?
Tactical loadouts for our soldiers. Been rattling around my brain since I watched the footage from Operation Lazy Heart.
Yes, what about it?
We sent our boys in with a hammer. I think all we need is a scalpel.
I don't follow.
The enemy we engaged in Baltimore, they were small and weak. The assault rifles our men were carrying, I don't know, they seem like overkill to me. They're harder to aim, harder to carry. And here's the thing, those aliens seemed content to engage from range. We've got to prioritize loadouts that give our men the best shot at hitting the enemy. From range, so what do you recommend?
Give our boys a lightweight carbine to work with. Put a laser sight on that thing. Sure, it won't pack as much of a punch as an assault rifle, but it'll get the job done. Heck of a lot easier to aim, too. It's a few pounds lighter. Should be easier to cover more ground for the boys. Probably tell them to take a few grenades, just in case they get up close and personal, and the carbine can't get the job done. That's how I'd do it.
Okay, Shen, I agree. Get those carbines ready, we're gonna need those. And get your men working on that power situation.
Thank you, sir. We'll get right away to work on it.
Alright, Shen, that's all I had. Good meeting. Good luck with Murph.
Thank you, Commander. Murph! Look here! I want you to get the crew down to the geothermal shaft on the 3rd layer. I want that dugout before next week is out. And don't you come back up for sunshine until the job is done. Now you better get down there looking like Smeagol the next time I see you. Move, you idiot! Oh, what the hell have you done now, Murph? You've tripped the alarm!
Shen. That wasn't because of Murph.
Sir, we have an urgent message coming in from Mexico.
Go on, Bradford. I hear you.
Alien abductions underway in the city of Leon.
Get that squad you picked together and assembled at the Sky Ranger immediately.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Shen, I'm gonna need those laser-outfitted carbines sooner than later.
Oh, get right on it, Commander. Murphy, you imbecile, move! Get your equipment off the lift! We have to get carbines and other essentials to the Sky Ranger!
Yeah, oh for sure, Hans. Yeah, I was holding down the center. Carol and Nacho get all the kudos. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I mean, I'm not salty. I'm just saying, man, if this place handed out promotions based on the real-life battlefield contributions, I'd probably be like a general or something. So what's up with you, man? You new? Let me give you a couple pieces of advice, man. First, you're gonna want to smash the like button on this video like you're bashing in the head of a little sectoid. Just do it, Hans. It feels right. Next up, you need to subscribe to this channel, man. Subscribing is like getting that juicy satellite coverage so that when new missions pop up, you're ready to go, Holmes. Finally, I'm looking for feedback in the comments section below. If you like what you see, I want to know. Not liking it so much? Well, then you must be some kind of racist, Holmes.